Greetings, sports fans, and by that I mean you, Paul. We're all big fans of yours. Hey, in this short video, I'm going to try to answer the question of, gosh, what do I really need from that packing list? And you can refer to the highlighted Paragus packing list that I sent as a text as well. So let's get to it. Sleeping bag and sleeping pad. Here I stuffed my spring through fall sleeping bag into a dry bag. And I also put in a collapsible pillow made by Thermarest. Those are really nice. And you can see these sleeping pads are getting smaller, but once they blow up, they're, comfy enough. Utensils, here I've just shown plates, but we'll all want, knife, fork, spoon. And between Tom and I and Mike, we might have enough. We'll make a count and decide. Here's a trail favorite. That's a Sierra cup. It's great for keeping warm coffee warm and then cold beer, Mike? Cold? You can get the larger of the Sierra cup lineup at REI, maybe Dick's. Here I've got my Nalgene complete with the Camp Manojan 100th anniversary this summer sticker. Here I've got some coffee presses. One's a 4-cup, one's a 2-cup. So we'll have plenty of coffee in the morning. You can even get an individual mug French press if you want that, but I think we'll have enough stuff to make coffee. Here's, of course, a headlamp, which is really helpful when you go to explore the woods at night. Keeping 2 hands free, just saying. Here are some really great water shoes made by Keen. They've got the protection of the toes for swimming, and then also in the shallows near portage, because I don't like to drag my canoe up with the packs in it, so I do a wet boot thing where I'm removing the packs first onto the shore and then bring the canoe up later, and the same thing at the other end of the portage. Here's dry boots for hiking, and I also like to wear those for portages so I don't twist an ankle. Clothing, here's just, an example of what I tend to bring as a short sleeve shirt. You might want 2 of those because, early September it might be warm enough to get by with short sleeves during the daytime. And then I've just got a bunch of thinner layers that I can put on, and then a little bit warmer jacket there, because it can get cool at night. And probably better to have layers of thinner stuff than one big bulky jacket or one big bulky sweatshirt. And on the theme of cool at night, here's a great idea to include a stocking cap and maybe some thin slate gloves or something like that if your hands tend to get cold. Here's a pack towel, which packs up very small and yet is quite absorbent. I really like this camp chair by REI. Again, these fold up real small. I might have an extra one, and Mike and Tom, maybe you've got an extra one, or Chip. What else? Oh, a day pack is really helpful, and something I highly recommend, because this is also called a thwart bag, so it just sits right in front of you and you can attach it to the thwart along with your Nalgene. So it's things that you need to get to immediately, maybe your rain gear, or sunscreen, or certainly when we go hiking, we'll have our lunches in there. So I'd highly recommend that. And in terms of packing all this stuff, so you can see how this would fold up fairly small, and then along with your sleeping bag and pad. So the clothes can either go in another dry bag, or nothing wrong with a 30-gallon trash bag, which I tend to use, just in case things get wet in that canoe. These are by far my favorite pair of pants for up there. They're Columbia zip-offs, so they dry really quick if they get wet. And if you had 2 pair of those, you'd be golden. What else? And then ideally, if each guy can try, this is just an attempt to, roll these up real small, and then in addition to your sleeping bag and pad, we'll try to get 2 guys' stuff into 1 portage pack. And between Mike, Tom, and I, we have a bunch of portage packs, and the others will just outfit from Hungry Jack Outfitters. If it just doesn't work out and it's only 1 guy per pack, then we'll have 9 personal packs. But I think if you try this method, it probably will work. And then we'll have maybe a separate pack for the tents, and certainly another one for equipment, and then we'll probably have 2 food packs with the amount of guys we have. Here's some barbells that we're going to try to sneak into left-hander's pack when he's not looking. What else? So fishing gear and license for those who want to fish is a great thing. I'm going to send several videos that are fun. One's on fishing, and there's a paddling techniques one made by a really good friend of Sarah's at Camp Manojan. Anywho, so I hope we all stay healthy and can make this trip. We'll talk soon. Bye.